All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. We are live on this Friday morning, 13 minutes before the US Open. Gonna be an interesting day. I'm kind of looking for kind of a scam pump up above. And so I'll show you what I mean by that. Just drawing really the trend line on the daily time frame here. Draw a trend line down, kind of turn on the log chart here. And then I do expect a sort of a move up possibility into this major point of control. This is the point of control of the whole range, so the most volume traded, up on towards this sort of resistance, or around 21,200 roughly, give or take. I do expect kind of a pump up from that. That is if we do come down from this previous day or to the previous day value area low, so to speak. That would make for a very nice long. Now just looking locally at that sort of support, you can say, is that this has been kind of the value area low of this whole sideways range of this upwards move, plus it'd be a retest of the 0.5 fib level, plus it would be a retest of this major value area low of this whole downwards move. Just looking locally, when I mean locally is really on the 4-hour time frame. So again, we're still in a downtrend, but this can be sort of a relief rally in a downtrend. So that's what I'm really looking at today. Right now we are seeing a strong move up right now. Just looking at the order flow, a lot of volume kind of picking up here. Not too many net longs really seeing anything, but I am seeing a bunch of shorts close and towards this. Again, this is looking at the 5-minute time frame. So in order to really get a good long, again, I do expect us to kind of come down towards this daily value area low and the previous day value area low. Right now, it kind of looks like we're kind of pumping into resistance on low volume per se, the resistance being the previous day point of control. Again, I won't really take a short here. If we do kind of break above that, I do expect us to come up towards 19,200 at least, and then we'll start really looking for some resistance there. And so that's kind of the local levels I'm looking at for Bitcoin. The dollar is continuing to rally. Again, this morning it pumped pretty hard. Taking a drink of water. I do expect this to continue to pump up towards $1 or 113 here. So we're not too far away. Bitcoin has been holding really well considering how much the dollar has been pumping. It seems like the 18K level region has been really rock solid support for Bitcoin. Yeah, we're looking to see what happens here. Just right now, locally, looking at the levels, I am seeing a bunch of longs coming in. No really sure signs of shorts right now. I wouldn't necessarily really long this. I do want to see a little bit more of a pullback, but this is a really strong candle, so that is good to see. I am looking for a pullback as we are coming into kind of the local support here at the previous day point of control. Going to merging sessions. It is the Asia session, naked session point of control 2. Along with it being sort of a daily open and the weekly open, so that can act as resistance as we kind of push back here, but looks like we are pumping up quite strongly. Just looking on the 5-minute time frame here, can see nice volume. If we look at the volume on TradingView here, let me redraw that. Pretty large candle of blue candle, in this case for green. A lot of volume backing this move up. So just looking at the order flow too, it looks pretty strong, not gonna lie. I don't think we're gonna see any resistance at the previous day point of control, but possibly up towards this sort of VWAP, as we have been underneath the VWAP for some time, so it could act as resistance. And so we could see a rejection there, and then lastly come down towards the previous day value area low. Again, it seems like this morning we kind of front ran the previous day value area low. So I do kind of expect us to possibly come back down. If not, that's fine too. But just looking at the footprint bar, I'm seeing a lot of delta kind of back in this move. So we might have missed the train, but we'll possibly look for shorts nevertheless. So again, I am looking for somewhat of a pullback. I usually don't like longing into these massive pumps like this. It's kind of more of a breakout trade, and I'm not too much of a breakout trader. It's not really how I really trade, or FOMO. I don't really suggest people FOMO trade either. It doesn't really work out too much most of the time. Looking at the S&P, we could see, again, kind of a pump up as we take out a lot of these late shorts, a lot of aggressive shorts in here. Looking at ES has already started pumping, so I believe that's why Bitcoin is mainly pumping right now. Again, looking at the dollar, still kind of ranging, going sideways in a downward movement. I do believe we could still possibly kind of break out of a local trend line and then pump up towards that $113 level, so to speak. But nonetheless, we do have a fresh daily right above us at around 19,394, and a monthly level still at around 20K, give or take. Acted as perfect resistance during the Wednesday session, and then we got a large or sharp rejection down towards the lows, and now we are kind of in an upwards range. Looks like we're kind of ranging sideways a little bit, but I do believe we are going to see continued upside towards this, especially if we get a nice bounce off of this previous, or the previous day value area low plus the value area low of this range, and then of course the large sideways range too. And so that's what I'm kind of looking at as we are rejecting out of the previous day point of control. Looking at my net shorts, more shorts have added into this, seeing a whole bunch of stacked imbalances of shorts on the 5-minute order flow time frame here. Looks like we do have some FOMO longs up into this candle. So this candle confirms, we could see trapped longs, and that would be bearish, and ultimately it could be a scalp short that you could take as a take profit down towards this previous day value area low, and we can look for longs when we come down there. So that would be interesting, as this is looking to be a pretty powerful candle, especially once we're seeing this open interest increasing along with shorts adding to it and longs closing. So could be a minor scalp you guys could take. Where would you put your stop loss? Let me see, guys. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to higher time frame. Ooh, that wouldn't be too good of a risk to reward. Well, ultimately, you would put your stop loss above the previous day value area high. So around 19,350. So it'd be in here. You'd put your stop loss if you were to short it. I wouldn't really recommend it because the risk to reward is terrible. And so you risk kind of losing more money in this case. I wouldn't really recommend it. But you guys can do what you want. Not financial advice. Paper trade only. Let's see if there's anyone in the chat. Thank you. So I was making a trading bot. I don't know. I'm working on coding it, I suppose. But I've used it before. It was a high leverage trading bot for Bitcoin. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. Kind of brief, but my experience isn't the best with trading bots. I was using a Cardano EMA crossover strategy with, was it 3 commas? I can't remember. It was some other one where I was paying $20 a month. Forgot. I can't remember. That was last year I was doing that. I was profitable though. I was making about 17% a month, roughly. Just trading Cardano. Of course, Cardano was in a sharp uptrend during that time. So that helped out a lot. Plus, it was more of an bullish uptrend bot too. So right now, I do expect us to possibly see a scam wake up, stop out some of these people, and then see a sharp dump down. Or we can see a sharp dump down and then possibly pump back up. With the looks of it, we might see a dump down and then continue to dump down. But I could be wrong, as there are shorts closing and longs closing. So again, we'll just wait and see what the market does. Right now, what I'm looking at in this candle is a bunch of stacked shorts coming in. And it seems to be shorts closing too, as noted by this stacked candle right here. So again, we can make our way down. If you guys are shorting, kudos to you guys. Again, really good take profit is that previous day value area low, as that can be sort of a magnet as price, and it can be again a scenario where we're rejecting off of a point of control, and then we come down for a imbalance towards the value area low. So that's what I'm kind of looking at, as there's a few longs kind of FOMOing right now up on towards the top of the candle. Still really early on to really be calling this if we're gonna see them trapped or not. But with the looks of it, they're kind of I'm using Exo charts, but with the bot I was using Market Cipher and EMAs. I like Exo charts the most. Exo charts for intraday, definitely. For scalping, it's amazing. Yeah, as we kind of dump down here. Let's see if ES can get a pullback here. Pull back on towards like this range right here. We might not get it though. really depends. Yeah, it'd be nice to see this retest as a support right here. So yeah, Bitcoin's gonna make its slow way down. Negative delta and then with the open here, so that can add downward pressure here. Good amount of shorts opening up. Not too much sign of longs per se. The presence of longs I saw was within down here. So we'll see if the bulls can defend this previous day valley area low and the valley area low, so to speak. That would be a very nice long. Sorry, I got kind of excited there. We'll see what happens here. Kind of a lower volume move today. So yeah, we might chop a little bit until 9 o'clock. Again, it looks like just shorts closing out. I'm not seeing any longs. These are kind of weak stacked imbalances though. You can see it's like 83K, 7K. Really not much volume or money per se. It could be just fueled by the ES too. Always seems to happen with Bitcoin, I've noticed. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see a pullback here towards this level. Yeah, pretty cool to see. I don't know, what are you guys thinking? Anyone else on here? Chat has been pretty quiet this week. It's alright, it's alright. I'll take a look at the 15-minute here. So yeah, we're getting a rejection out of the previous day point of control here. Looks like we have trapped longs on top. And we could possibly push down towards that previous day value or low. Kind of force the position out of the longs or stop these longs out, and then we pump up. It's just one of those scenarios where you notice where you get stopped out exactly where your stop loss is, and then you notice the price will reverse in the direction where you wanted it to. It could be just one of those scenarios again. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I put a lot of effort and back testing into these. Looks like the dollar's pumping. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the delta. Still a lot of heavy selling in here in this sort of downtrend. It does look like we want to pivot in here, as noted by kind of the upwards buying in here. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, I am expecting a pullback towards these lows right here. So we could see a mini swing failure pattern right here. And we'll just kind of quickly kind of capitulate below the previous day value or low. And then we'll possibly start pumping again. With the looks of it, we're gonna come down, as noted by the increase in OI here. No problem. I got you. I got you. I appreciate it, Gary. Imran. We can look at single prints, yeah. I'm looking towards this previous day value or low, so 18,790. Again, I'm just looking at the volume range. I don't see any single prints here on Bitcoin. Unless I'm looking at something different. Or tell me where the single prints are. I'm not seeing any sign here. Oh, up here, okay. Yeah, these can fill. Again, I'm looking, yeah, at around 21.5. So I could see us kind of rejecting here. Just another thing to add confluence to on kind of the overall trend here is this point of control here ultimately. So we might pump up a little bit and kind of reject off of that single print. It is a significantly large single print, especially since the large move down. So it is a possibility too, but ultimately I'm just looking at rejections out of here and then along with this sort of trend line, and this will continue to be a downwards range here as we continue to pump down. I don't know if we're going to go to 15K or not, but again, I'm just looking at the trend. The trend is your friend until the end. So, yeah. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah. As we're getting more shorts into here. Taking a drink of water. Been having allergies, so my throat gets really dry. Looks like ES is coming down to support. Very nice to see. No problem, I got you. Maybe I should start adding music towards on OBS here for my streams. Don't really know how to do that. I'll have to figure it out some other day. Hopefully my music won't like overpower my quiet voice. But it'll make the streams less awkward. But yeah, now we wait. Trading is 10% execution, 90% waiting. I think a really dangerous thing for most people, especially if you're scalping, is being bored in trading. Because you'll kind of force trades and tend to look for those quick entries. Those quick entries aren't really worth it most of the time due to the fact that the fees, you got to be wary of the fees, especially if you're marketing in and out. Those fees will really explain or kind of eat up your trading account per se. I mean, I have a video on buying tails and selling tails in the ExoCharts playlist, but essentially it's a single print that is based off of a support and resistance. That's to sum it up in like 15 seconds. I'm not totally crazy for buying tails and selling tails. Really, come on, load. There we go. Oh boy, my computer froze. Hold on. Technical difficulties here. We're having technical difficulties. Stand by. Oh, this is not good. Sometimes my internet isn't the best. Okay, here we go. So, I'm not really totally nuts for buying tails and selling tails, but yeah, it's technically a single print of a resistance and a support. So it's just basically just a quick move up. In theory, you can say it's like a large player coming in, so you can use it for extra confluence. But again, just trading based off of that, because they can go away. I don't really have a good example right now, but they can appear and disappear. So yeah, just be careful. All right, we're coming down here. ES is breaking through the support. Interesting. This is a large volume candle. Holy schmoly. Alright. There was a Giga Long who opened up in here. We'll see if they remain open if we come down to here, the previous day value or low. I mean, all of my videos are really scalping. I don't know. You can't just use one strategy with order flow in Excel charts. I don't know. That's where it gets kind of tricky. So essentially all my videos are scalping. Like I'm live scalping right now in a short from up here. Right now we're locally bouncing off a golden pocket. I don't really see it holding. Could be wrong though. Looks like we're getting a Darth Maul candle, so volume is starting to pick up. I am very confused. Okay. I've tried to make a video on that. Wow, this is quite the candle right here. It's bouncing. It's a bouncy candle. Looks like ES is dumping though. So that's gonna add downward pressure here. Along with the dollar rallying pretty strongly. Again, I really want to see 113 here. So we still have about a 0.6% move to go. That'll be interesting. 113 is a major resistance. We'll see if we break through it or not. It's hard to tell because I don't have any volume indicators, so I can't really analyze it too strongly. But yeah, interesting. Take a look at ETH here. So ETH, it bounced kind of out of the support here, but I'm kind of looking a little bit lower for swings. Swing trade I'm looking at is at around 1165. So we might see a very quick wick and then bounce. I'm not really expecting a sharp pump, but something like this. Just kind of a quick move up. But again, I'm not a genie. Can't always get what you wish for. Remember, the market doesn't really care about your feelings. All right, anyone else in here? Got 6 people on. Hopefully you guys liked my thumbnail. Changed it up. I'm learning Photoshop, man. Yeah, I trade ETH with ExoCharts. Other than that, I don't use ExoCharts for anything else. I just use market structure. But yeah, I haven't really entered a ETH position in a while. I've just been trading spot. As we're dumping down here. Nice to see, nice to see. We'll see if we bust through the support or not. Right now would be a good time to lock in the profit if you took a short right here. Again, just a really, really quick scalp. Alright, it's good to see we're dropping. We might actually lose this. Again, don't close your position completely. Just use it as a hedge. It looks like we do want to go lower. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me take a look here. Rejected off at 382 and a previous day opponent POC. Looks like we're losing this. Again, we might have a quick wick down here, scare some people, and then come back up. I'm just saying there's a lot of support in here. Look at that. Look at that. Right on it. It's nice seeing it being respected. Right on the value or low on this. Isn't that awesome? This is a large volume candle, so I don't know about entering along here. Keep on holding those shorts, guys, that we entered. I'm not really seeing any bulls stepping up here. Short to 13 next POC. 13K. I suppose the next support would be 1814. Yeah, this kind of in here. This 786. We'll have to see. Again, we are in kind of a more of extreme overbought territory. Especially we're moving out of the valley area low. A lot lot of stacked selling here. Very nice. 21 mil. Kind of looks like ES is bouncing at support. Could be wrong though. Still hold those shorts. Hold those shorts we entered earlier. Not a good time to enter a short, but keep the shorts open. Yeah, we're gonna continue to pump up here, man. The dollar is king right now. So the good news is that we got a large OI decrease here. The bad news is that I'm seeing a lot of volume in this candle, previous candle. But right now I am gonna start to look for a long. I'm just not seeing any strength right now. This is quite a quick move down too. Volume just keeps on getting added to it. More shorts are entering. I'll be on for about 10 more minutes and then I'll probably get going for the day. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Check out the playlist. I have Market Cipher playlist, beginner tutorials, trading psychology, along with Excel charts, so you can kind of get a better idea of what I'm talking about. I suppose my channel really isn't the best beginner friendly channel, but if you watch those playlists, I think you'll get a better understanding of what I'm really talking about. I appreciate everyone who has been on these live streams, been active too. Really means a lot. So right now I'm still not really seeing any signs to long. I would hold those shorts. For now, we are just bouncing off a high volume node, making our way down to the golden pocket, potentially. Again, we'll see what happens here. I'm just not seeing anything in the order flow. What are you guys thinking? Starting to see some long stepping in. Again, nothing to make me want to long here. If I were to long though, at this very moment, ooh, 2% stop loss. But again, I'm looking towards up here. Again, this looks like a very strong candle down. Yeah, there's even more shorts kind of coming in. Looks like ES is rebounding though, so maybe Bitcoin can turn around here. Dollar has a lot of strength in it, so I think that's mainly why Bitcoin's gonna dump in here. Even more open interest dying down. So again, it's kind of showing the strength of this move being weak. It's just mainly more longs closing out. Tiny bit of shorts entering. Again, I would not enter a short or add to a short here. But I definitely want to be longing. Quite yet. So if anyone pays attention to the stock market, I guess the support to that I'm looking at is right here, 3,500. Looks like we want to take out these lows. We'll see if that holds or not. This is a daily level right here. So if we take that out, I see us dropping down towards the support. It's kind of nice seeing this quick move down, meaning it's kind of painful when the market goes sideways. I like to see kind of a sharp move in a direction or volatility per se. It's nice to see. On Bitcoin, so much for our previous day value or low idea. It's kind of out of the question. Right now we are in a golden pocket of support. Not really seeing too many longs stepping up here. But I'm looking to long down here if we get a confirmation, the 786. And I'll look to take profits at the point of control here, and then I'll take a very good chunk out at towards this daily level. Again, I'll keep it open as a sort of hedge up until this 21,500. You can't see it on my chart, but it is a point of control. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'll be on for about 4 more minutes. We'll see if we can get a long here. Not looking too good. Does look like people are shorting the bottom of this candle. Again, I hope that's not any of you guys. Again, I'm still being patient. I'm not really seeing too much of a reaction at this golden pocket. I'd like to see more of a reaction down here. This is a high volume node, daily, and a 786. So that would be nice to see. If we lose this golden pocket, this will be a quick move down towards this. Hopefully we don't have too much volume, but it'll be kind of a volatile move. Plus it's a high volume node in here. And kind of looking at the daily too. Daily, not too much volume in there. But again, I still don't really know how Bitcoin's holding up. I really thought we were gonna lose these lows, especially when we broke out of these lows. I was expecting more of a move down, but again, it must be heavy spot buying or something of another. So hopefully that answers your question of what I'm looking for to long. kind of got carried away here as we continue to dump down. Again, guys, hold those shorts that we entered earlier. Still not seeing any long stepping in here. Kind of a weak opening up of candle longs. As we are in a low volume area, so this is going to be more of a quick move down towards this daily. I do not want to see a lot of volume coming down if we were to take a long into this daily though. Let me take a drink of water. Jeez, there's a large short in here. Open interest just pumped. So let me delete some clutter. I'll delete this 8.6 too. So in here, support, might see a string failure pattern of this. Not getting my hopes up for that though. But what the heck? Oh, here we go. Other than that daily though, the last support until we go down lower is right here. This string failure pattern right here. However, I don't really know if there's too much liquidity within here. Kind of looks like we tested that again on kind of the next daily candle, but I could be wrong. So again, looks like we just continue to go down lower. So yeah, don't long this. Sit on your hands. Do not long. So anyways, guys, I am out of here. Have a good weekend. I will look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday for another US Open. I might not be on too much on Tuesday due to the fact just having meetings earlier on in the day. So I'll see you guys then. Be safe out there. Hold the short position that we did enter. Hold these shorts. Just be patient. Hold these shorts. Put your stop loss to entry. And just let it ride. So